Ever wondered who St. Nicholas truly was before he became Santa Claus? Sit back and enjoy this Christmas story about Jesus and Santa Claus. The true meaning of St. Nicholas, from Saint to Santa Claus. Story time by T. Santoro. Is it possible that the story of Christmas is not only about gifts under a tree, but about awakening the light energy of God within your soul? Stay with this story to the end for a special appearance by the one and only Santa Claus. Remember the moment in How the Grinch Stole Christmas? By Dr. Seuss, when the Grinch stood in the snow and finally understood? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more. That moment captures what the world often forgets. Christmas is not about what we buy, but about who was born. The birth of Jesus Christ, the light of the world. Long before reindeer, ribbons, and glowing trees, there was a small town named Bethlehem. On a still night, a child was born who would one day change the world. Angels shared the good news with humble shepherds. Wise men followed a bright star across the night sky. Heaven and earth met together in a quiet stable. This is the true reason we celebrate Christmas. It is the day the world received the gift of divine love in human form. It is the birthday of Jesus, the moment when God's light entered time and space to guide every soul home. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Prince of Peace. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. Centuries later, in a land far from Bethlehem, a man named Nicholas was born. He grew up learning the teachings of Jesus, walking with humility and a heart of service. Nicholas believed that to follow Christ was to love quietly and give without being seen. When he gave gold coins to the poor, when he fed children and comforted widows, he did not seek glory. He honored the birth of Christ each day by living the message of love and compassion. When you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so your giving may be in secret, and God will reward you. Matthew chapter 6, verse 3. Nicholas became known as the Bishop of Myra, a man devoted to prayer and stillness. He embodied the peace and generosity that began on that first Christmas night in Bethlehem. He carried forward the birthday message of Jesus, that love is the greatest gift and kindness the purest form of worship. As time passed, stories of St. Nicholas and his goodness spread across many nations. His Christmas Day became a sacred tradition of quiet giving. Parents told their children stories of his secret gifts left during the night. The Dutch called him Sinterklaas. When the story reached America, it became the legend of Santa Claus. What began with a humble bishop became a symbol of the same love born in that quiet stable of Bethlehem. The man who followed Jesus became the messenger of his birth. The first known Christmas song is generally believed to be Jesus Refulsit Omnium, which means Jesus, light of all the nations. It was written in the 4th century, around the year 366, by Saint Hilary of Poitiers, a bishop in what is now France. This hymn is the earliest documented Christian song celebrating the birth of Jesus, making it the first known Christmas song in recorded history. The songs we still sing at Christmas continue to echo that same message. O Holy Night, written by Placide Cappeau in the year 1843, reminds us that divine love broke through the darkness. Silent Night, written by Joseph Moher in the year 1816, whispers of the stillness that covered the earth when heaven touched humanity. White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin in the year 1942, dreams of purity within the heart. Do You Hear What I Hear, written by Noel Regney and Gloria Shane Baker in the year 1962, was first sung by Bing Crosby, whose recording remains one of the best-selling songs in history. Each song invites the soul to listen to the voice of God speaking through every generation. These timeless songs were created by artists whose words continue to warm our hearts today. From the year 366 through the mid-1900s and continuing today with new songs that honor Christmas. These songs have carried the message of Christmas through many generations, keeping alive the light of faith, love, and stillness. Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7. As you think within your heart, so you are. This verse means that your inner thoughts shape who you become, reflecting the power of belief and mindset found throughout Scripture. As time went on, the message began to fade beneath ribbons and sails. The holy night turned into a blur of holiday noise. The birth of Jesus, the heart of it all, was overshadowed by the rush to buy and the pressure to impress. The turn toward a commercial Christmas began in the mid-19th century, when stores and newspapers started promoting gifts and decorations. By the year 1867, Macy's in New York stayed open until midnight on Christmas Eve, marking the beginning of the Christmas shopping rush. As the years passed, advertising and mass production grew, and by the 1920s, businesses began linking their products to the spirit of Christmas. In the year 1931, the Coca-Cola Company shaped the modern image of Santa Claus through its Red Suit campaign created by artist Haddon Sundblom. From that moment, Christmas began to shine not only with faith and wonder, but also with the bright lights of commerce. The message of Jesus, once centered on love, peace, harmony, and goodwill to all, became shadowed by businesses seeking profit. The love of Jesus became profit, leaving the true meaning of Christmas forgotten. Santa Claus, once a quiet reflection of St. Nicholas, became the face of Christmas commerce. Yet deep within the laughter and the lights, the ancient purpose still shines. Each time a child's eyes fill with wonder, each time a gift is given in love, and each time a prayer of gratitude rises on Christmas Eve, the true meaning is remembered. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. Gospel of Thomas, verse 70. Christmas is not only a memory of a birth. It is a living reminder that God's light still enters the world through every act of love. St. Nicholas carried that light through his service. Santa Claus carries it still, reminding both children and grown hearts that giving is sacred. Joy is holy, and every act of kindness honors the birth of Christ. Be still and know that I'm God. Psalm chapter 46, verse 10. This verse reflects the same truth, that in stillness and trust, divine wisdom and understanding arise. When we quiet the noise and clear our thoughts in stillness, we can feel what was once felt, that same divine presence that filled the manger. The same awakened light energy that guided the wise men still moves through us when we give, forgive, and love. That is the deeper meaning of Christmas. We celebrate the birth of the light of the world by becoming light ourselves. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Luke chapter 12, verse 34. Somewhere between heaven and earth, Santa Claus stands as a gentle reminder. He is not a distraction from Christ, but a symbol of his message, a messenger of giving, joy, and peace. His red suit reflects the warmth of divine love. His laughter reminds us of the joy that flows from gratitude. Santa Claus's gifts are reflections of the one true gift, the birth of Jesus. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 25. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. This verse teaches that when you lift others, you also lift yourself. This year, when you see Santa Claus, you now know who he truly represents. Behind the jingle bells and the laughter stands a saint who once walked in stillness, carrying the message of Christ's birth. Behind that saint is the child who came to bring light into the world. That is why we celebrate Christmas. That is why we give. The poem was The Night Before Christmas, written by Clement Clarke Moore in the year 1823, became one of the most beloved Christmas rhymes in history. Its opening lines paint a peaceful picture of a home waiting for St. Nicholas to arrive. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. This timeless poem helped shape the modern image of Santa Claus and continues to remind us of the wonder and stillness that fill the night before Christmas. Every gift, every prayer, every moment of peace is a birthday candle, lit for the one who was born to save us all from Satan's sins. That is the true meaning of Saint Nicholas, of Santa Claus, and of Christmas. Hold on, I hear him, I see him. It's the one and only Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
This is Santa Claus, and I would like for all of you to know, love is the greatest gift you can ever give or receive. Let peace fill your homes and harmony fill your hearts. Let joy rise within you like the morning light. The reflection of your soul is the reflection of your character, and it shines brightly when you live with kindness and goodness toward one another. It is not only during Christmas that we should carry the joy of Jesus, but every day of our lives. The message of Christmas is not meant for a season, but for eternity. I come each year on Christmas Eve to remind you of this truth, bringing gifts of love from God so that you may receive them fully and let them live forever within your hearts. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Ho, ho, ho! Peace.
See you in the stillness. If this story spoke to you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and remember to click the bell so you always hear a new story. And if you know someone who could use this message, share it with them. Because sometimes, a simple story is all it takes to spark something real.